Hey everybody, happy Friday. It is Friday. I hope all is well. I was saving this because I wasn't sure when it was actually coming. I ordered something last week from Hot Topic, and Hot Topic was very cool and kind enough to mail it to me quickly. So, yeah, happy Friday. I just came back from the mall. I knew that the package was coming, but I wanted to sneak out a little bit anyway, one more time, and just walk around. My back and my hip are absolutely killing me. I have a lot of pressure here on my hip, on my left side hip. I don't know yet. But I purchased some things also at the mall, again. And by the time I came home, my package was already here. So I'm glad for that. I'm going to show you what I got at the mall first. I stopped off at Spencer's. Now, I don't know if you guys are into Spencer's, right? But I love Spencer's. It's kind of like a very weird vibe place. It always was. It got worse over the years when I was going in like the late 80s, early 90s. It was a little weird even back then. But they have a lot of wild stuff. To be honest with you, I know it doesn't have to do with Halloween or anything, but I see that the vibes over there, they have a little bit more like Halloween-esque stuff, like Chucky and Jason and, excuse me, Michael Myers. I'm having a root beer right now. It is gorgeous outside. Gorgeous. So I stopped in Spencer's and I wanted some incense sticks, and I like my scents. I'm sorry, whether I do with candles or not, but I like my incense sticks, and I picked these up. These are 20 sticks, called Ganesh sticks. It's called Ganesh sticks. Ganesh sticks, right? And I got the scent of Spooky Brew. Now they had like Witch's Brew, and they had my ever popular Vampire Blood, which I absolutely love. But I got that in another company a few years back. So I got Spooky Brew. And it is apple cider with a hint of spooky stuff. And that's what the package looks like. And it smells great. It really does. So I will be... Oh, nice. These are nice how they're put together like that. These are nice. I love my incense sticks. Matter of fact, my mom used to love incense sticks. She used to like the incense cones, and they did have them in cone form, but to me, it's like a cone. If you don't burn it right, it looks like a forest fire because it's like a lot of smoke involved, and it's like it gets overpowering, and then the scent is actually too strong out of those cones. That's what I remember doing that when I was a kid. But I like my incense sticks. So this smells pretty good. And also, I went to Madrig. Madrig has right now a sale. They have some things from $4, $5. They have a $4 rack. They have a $5 rack. They still have some Disney stuff. I did not get to take a picture because there was too many people around. Again, I don't like doing that in a public place, especially if there are people around. I feel funny doing it. So I get away with it with Primark because when I go early in the morning, there's nobody really in Primark or in that section. That's why I'm able to take those pictures the way I do. And you guys see that on my Instagram. But they had Madrig had a great looking Mickey Mouse sweatsuit. And it was a pullover sweatshirt with the hood, and then it had the pants. And the sweatshirt was $20, and I think the pants were $20 as well. So it's like a $40 set. But you know what? That's still good, even for Madrig, because I love them too. Madrig, I had a vision, because I saw this fanny pack that I really fell in love with. And I fell in love with that during the summer, but I just never grabbed it. The fanny pack was $20, and it was all blinged out. It's like a black leather looking, but it has silver stud blings. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. Well, this morning, when I first walked into my mall, there was a store in one section, always for the past few months, but then that store moved to a better section. So when I walk into my main entrance in my mall, because there's many entrances, the entrance that I walk into, the new store that they moved from downstairs up, is now when I first come into my mall, and I was like, oh wow, okay, because the store is like everything in the store $8 or less. So it's $8 or less. So I said, you know what, let me go in there because I haven't been downstairs in that store since they moved. I thought they moved completely, but sure enough, they popped up on this store. It's still the same store. So I walked in looking around and searching around, and what did I find on the table was the exact same blinged out fanny pack. The exact same one. I was like, okay, maybe the strap is a little different, but I don't think so, because I was in Madrig later on and I took a picture of that fanny pack. So I want to compare fanny pack side by side. I was able to grab a picture at Madrig of the fanny pack real quick. Now, the fanny pack at Madrig was going for $20. This, because of the store, is $8 or less. The same exact fanny pack, $8. So I think I got it for like it was $8. So with that, I purchased. I says, I can't leave this here, not for $8. For $20, it was enough, but for $8, it's good enough. So she gave me a brand new one still in the packaging. I just cracked the packaging out. She says, take this one. She says, it's brand, because everybody else was touching all the other bags. I was like, wow. So this is the Blinged Out fanny pack. I am just into blinged out. Look at this. And it comes with a smaller connector. Is this not cute? I want to say this is the exact same one. But I will look later because, okay. This is called Sasha from New York. I want to just show you the tag. And it has a back pocket also, and it has the strap. And literally, if you want, this is really cool because the strap does come off. And I don't know what else you would use it as, but I think there is, I want to say there's something else in this bag. I didn't look at the bag inside the store. Wonderful zipper pulls. Let's give this a look. Okay, there's really nothing in here. Is there anything in here? No. Okay, no, there's nothing in here. Just paper. But is that not cute or not? I wanted it. And for $8, I got it. So it's just stunning. It's going to be great out in the sunlight. And this is the strap. But like I said, the strap could come off. I don't know why you would want to, I don't know why you wouldn't want to take the strap off, but it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. So again, I wear it like this actually. So that's really cool. All right. $8 cannot go wrong. I'm sorry to Madrig this time, but that's the way it goes. You know, this is why you bargain hunt. This is why you bargain shop. Okay. Now I talked about the incense and the bag. What else did I get? Okay, nothing as far as in the mall is concerned. I did have lunch. I had Taco Bell. Have not had Taco Bell in weeks. It was like in the middle of the summer where I stopped eating Taco Bell for a while. So this was like a welcome back mode. Now, I came home and my package from Hot Topic was waiting for me. And I did not open it yet. I'm going to do a first impression. But I saw the bag. What inspired me to get the bag? All right, I'm gonna tell you a story. What inspired me to get the bag is that Disney did something that caused me to get this bag. And it wasn't a happy thing. It's a happy thing now because I got it. I was like, oh, wow. And I was PO'd at the fact of what they're doing, but it's supposed to be a refurbishment. We will see. I have a feeling that it's not going to be. I think it's going to be permanent. I think they just removed them permanently, but we don't know. Which is outside of Living Seas. And it is the seagulls. And they go mine, 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 mine. You know those seagulls outside of the Living Seas in Disney World at Epcot? It's where Nemo and friends are and everything. So I read the article on WDWNT. I was pissed. I says, oh no, because I like those seagulls. But I always remembered I saw the Loungefly bag with the seagulls, mine, 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 going on. I said, you know what? I thought I saw it at Hot Topic. I'm looking online, yada yada yada. I found it on Hot Topic. I also had Hot Topic money, I had coupons. I combined those coupons. I got this. I hope they sent me the receipt. I got this bag for, I think it was like 23 bucks. I was just, you know, doing things like that lately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack this baby open. I don't want to rip anything too much. Do I have room to do this? Yeah. I can just go right across. By the way, I bought myself a new pair of scissors. Remember the other scissors I lost? I still can't find them. So I don't have to use my kitchen scissors anymore. I bought these. But for the life of me, I cannot remember, or I cannot find where my other scissors are. Okay. Let's go, people. All right. I guess you could probably see through here. I purchased the Pixar Seagulls Mine bag. I guess I don't know if I should thank Disney for that or just be still like annoyed that they really did remove the seagulls. They're supposed to refurbish them. We'll see about that. What could they possibly do to them to refurbish? What were they doing? They were going mine. You heard them loud and clear. They weren't in the way of anybody. But anyway, this bag goes for $54, okay? By the time it was all said and done, like I said, I got it for about 20, I want to say 23. And I could look at my receipts. I present the Loungefly Pixar. Welcome home, guys. Seagulls bag. Mine. I love it. I love it. I thought it would have something on the back, but it didn't. But that's okay. Mine. Yes, you are. You are mine, and welcome home. You will never leave here. So cute. So cute. I'm so happy with that. Now, I'm also expecting something else, but that's supposed to be here on Monday, which is going to be from Loungefly itself. And that's going to be the Haunted Mansion clock lanyard that I wanted. Now, I saw the bag. The bag was pretty cool. I could have grabbed the bag. But you know what? Again, I'm not even supposed to be buying these bags, okay? Like I said, Disney pissed me off. So here you go, Disney. They are home with me, and they're going to stay with me, okay? No refurbishments necessary. Is this not cute or not? All right. I don't think there's anything on the inside. It's not that kind of a bag. Let me see. No, just plain blue. Just a regular blue. Okay, I'm gonna keep the paper in. It's just a plain blue. That's all it is. But I wanted it. I seen it. And that was it. I went for it. My husband says, oh, yeah, definitely. He said, you should go for it. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's cardboard. Oh, I got a surprise. Mine. I didn't know that. Dum-dum. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Yeah, okay. Cool. And like I said, the bag went for... Where was the price of the bag? I just had the price of the bag. Okay, Hot Topic. And it is $54.90. But you know what? If you now have Hot Topic money, and if you have your coupons, if you needed, you know, if you wanted the bag, just go online and grab it. Definitely. They do not have this at the store. Not at my store anyway. I don't remember seeing it at the store. Welcome home, guys. It's gonna be a good for next year, actually. Even though for the springtime I can use it also. I have been starting to take tags off of my bags and using them. I'm using them more and more. And why not? You know, I did not buy these bags not to use them. I can't do that. So they have been getting their little freedom rides. You know, my husband gets in the car, we go somewhere. I have been doing that. Now, I do want to mention for Monday, September 25th, Monday coming up, Shop Disney will be having the Figment Loungefly bag release for Shop Disney online. My husband says, you know, you really should do it. You should go for it. But, you know, you have to understand something. If I have the money, that's fine. And I take my money and I spend it wisely. And I just did it with this. And, you know, I save my money from my bills and everything. And that's fine. I do that. I don't really know if I want the Figment bag. I don't know. That's a rough one. But everybody still suggests that I should do that. I mean, I had people going down there saying, you know what, Maureen, you're not down there. Would you like us to pick you up? I says, no, I don't want that. So it's going to be a choice for me. Do I start doing this at 3 o'clock in the morning or 12 midnight? I guess I'm going to be up all night for this. Sunday night into Monday. We will see. Not so much, but other Disney news, I will discuss that at another time. News is happening, things are happening within the company. I'm just going to leave that there. I did, however, wanted to show you my outcome of my tattoo. Let me just bounce this back a little bit. My outcome of my tattoo. Let me stand up. Let me see if you guys can see it. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, this is the result of my tattoo. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to explain a little bit about it, hopefully in short detail. This was it's a metal statue. It's a metal, humongous size statue. Even my husband didn't realize how big it was until he looked at the pictures. We had gotten this on our staycation. And this was from the 1964-1965 World's Fair. This sculpture is called the Tower of the Four Winds. And this was related to the It's a Small World attraction and Walt Disney. There is more history behind this. The gentleman that designed it and built it, sorry to say, he had just passed away I want to say this March of this year, 2023. And that was a shame. But in one of the reviews of him, he really was not crazy about building this. But I guess that's okay because Walt Disney himself, when the World's Fair here in New York City shut down, it was suggested that Walt take it back with him to California, along with the It's a Small World attraction. And he, introduced here Carousel of Progress as well. This is where he first showed it, right here in my city. But Walt's words were, I'm not taking that with me. First of all, it's too big. I don't know how to transport it. I would have to unsolder it to pack it, just to ship it to California, yada, yada, yada. And then the sculpturer he says, well, I don't want it either, right? I don't know what the deal was with that, but I think it's funny. It's a funny story. So there is numerous situations and numerous outcomes of the story of the Tower of the Four Winds. It is ridiculous. Somebody also said that it was in the later years melted down for to be refurbished parts, because it's all metal. It was an all metal sculpture. It was a gorgeous sculpture. The sculptures in there moved, the sunshine moved and it twirled, and it was the Tower of the Four Winds. So I guess wherever the winds were coming from, north, west, south, and east, I guess certain things on the sculpture were movable, which I did see that. Pretty interesting. But my heart is with it. It is a New York piece. It is my piece. It is now on my arm. If nobody else wanted it, including Walt and the designer himself, that's okay. It is with me. I wanted it. And I think next year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to it. Now, the reason why it is on a slant is because of the bending of the arm. It had to be done this way because, as you see, I still have my first original tattoo, which was Tinkerbell, and then 2 years later after that, I added my name Tinkerella. But it had to be on a slant due to the bending of the arm, and that's okay. I was good with it. It really is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful detail. It really, really is. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous piece. Next year, because me and my husband, we do wind up getting a tattoo every year. Next year, I would like to add something along this side. I can add something along this side. I could do that also. I maybe want to do some words to it and just maybe make the date 64, 65. I didn't know to do that. Maybe 1964, 65 on here. One side here, one side. I mean, the possibilities with me always on my arms are endless. I don't want this arm touched because this is my memorial. This is my mother, father, and my in-laws. And then this was a tattoo that my husband and I both have that are matched. He has wings attached to his. He has my name, I have his name, and the 1998 in which we got married. So, yeah, I explained all my tattoos in a earlier video. But it really came out amazing. I am very proud of it. I am very proud of it. My tattoo artist is always amazing. I've been going to her for a long, long time, like over 10 years now. So, but I will be adding to this tattoo. I will. And yeah, the story was, it was, I'm sorry for my hand in the way. The story was kind of a little crazy one. I mean, it's just how the article says. Will says, well, I don't want it. He says, I don't care what you do with it. He says, I'm not taking that with me. And I think that was so funny. But yeah, it is a memory for me. It is a unique piece. That is why I like it. It is a piece that you really don't see not too much on anybody unless they are a fan of the World's Fair, My tattoo artist and the owner of the shop both had went to the World's Fair when they were kids. So, and my husband had went to the World's Fair, but he was only 2 years old, so he vaguely remembers hardly nothing at all. So my mother-in-law and her mom took my husband to the World's Fair, so I thought that was cool. But anyway, and that's really it. That's really it. Having a lot of indigestion, and I have no idea why. Anyway, that is all for today. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If I come back later, I do want to discuss the Disney situation, because it is it's totally trippy. It really is. It's like, why now? Also, the fact that you guys also know that I let my Disney Plus go. I got rid of my subscription a few weeks back, and I'm still very happy over it. My cable company, Spectrum here in New York, is going to be, they made a deal. And listen to this. I mean, I was going to get rid of Disney Plus anyway. It didn't matter. But Disney Plus is going to be within a package deal with my cable company, to where I'm actually going to get that as part of my package deal. So I wouldn't have to pay for it separate anyway. So it kind of worked out, really. I mean, if they want to do that, then I'll accept that. That's the way it's going to go. But I thought that was so funny. Certain channels are back, and I was really, the thing that I'm trying to say to you is, and I said this to you a few weeks ago, that something along the way is going to hit you. You may not be affected by it now, but it will affect you later on. My friends are pissed because my friends' children love the 31 Days of Halloween on the Freeform channel. Well, I got news for you. We don't have the Freeform channel anymore. Disney cut that off completely. That's gone. So now my friend is all up in arms. Oh my God, what am I going to do? My kid loves that. I put it on every night for them. They watch Hocus Pocus. I said, well, start buying the DVDs. What do you want me to tell you? I knew that somebody somewhere is going to get hit with, hey, wait a minute. Now, my husband, and I says this to my husband, and he said, well, you just like throwing things in people's faces. I said, yeah, because they threw it in my faces to say that, you don't know what you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about, because get ready for this one. My husband loves It's Tough to Be a Bug at Animal Kingdom. We love the attraction It's Tough to Be a Bug. Well, you could say goodbye to it, because that's going to go. And there it is. They're going to do something else with It's Tough to Be a Bug. So they're gonna totally scrap that. Okay? People are pissed off now about the Country Bear Jamboree because they want to do a whole new kind of show for it. If you do think about it, some of the songs, I mean, it's quirky. It really was. It's like the Tiki Room. I love the Tiki Room also. I really do. And I like these things because they are classics. I think they should really be left alone, but Disney doesn't sit still with this. So they're going to switch around Country Bear Jamboree. They're going to make it like a new musical review with new songs. And people are already pissed off at, what were the other songs? Somebody gets a beating or something, and Blood on a Saddle. Now that I remember. Blood on a Saddle. That comes to mind. That came to everybody's mind, but it came to my mind also. I said to my husband, don't you remember Blood on the Saddle? He was like, it was not really one of my favorite attractions. I says, well, this is where it hits people, where it's because people actually like to go to Country Bear Jamboree. They want to hear those songs. So you know what? You ain't going to hear those songs anymore either. See, it's going to hit you at some point, somewhere, somehow. Ha! And that's exactly what I was talking about. So you may be okay and cool about it now, but at some point, they're going to take something away from you. So the Freeform channel was the best. I says to my friend, it goes 31 nights of Halloween. That's it. It's over. She says, but what about Halloween Town and Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus? My kids always love that. She says they watch it every night. They want to see the schedule. I said, well, I could give you the schedule because I did. I posted the schedule. But I also posted the Blacked Out channel because it's explaining that this channel is no longer available. Happy Halloween. There it goes. And that's why I do things with a smile on my face. So it's kind of like a I told you so moment. Yes, I will bask in that glory. Ha. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. I will be back maybe later. Love to all. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Happy Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.